All right, and hello everybody. I'm the SweetBro27, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. This is a new difficult event called the Intensifying Fights, where you defeat powerful opponents to get Dragon Stones and titles, which is super cool. So we're going on to phase 1 here, and it says something that I don't entirely understand, so we're gonna kind of figure this out together. So basically, it says phase 3 Extreme AGL or Extreme Tech STR and AGL. You want to bring Connected Hope characters, and then the factor that decides which opponent you will face, the number of Int Key Spheres obtained in Phase 2. I don't know what the hell that means, but there's also a couple of missions here where you get 5 Dragon Stones for beating it, by defeating Fusion 13 once, by beating it with 6 Connected Hope, which we are doing. Let's see here. This is the team that we've built, and I have a couple of, like, orb changers. So if it wants me to collect the Int Key Spheres, obviously these guys are going to be good for it. But you're also an Int Key changer, whatever. So let's dive in and see what we're kind of cooking with. Oh, you can do damage tiles. Okay. Do I have a reason to damage tile? I do, actually. I have Majin Vegeta. So yeah, doing this is actually pretty beneficial. So that means you could bring like SSJ to Gohan, even though he's not on Connected Hope. Like you could do that to do extra damage by getting him to transform. You could do it really quickly. We can also do like pretty much every single standby that we have on the team. This is actually pretty good. Yeah, so I'm thinking we do... Wow, you guys didn't orb change at all. How much damage do these guys do? Do I have a chance of dying if I put you guys in slot 1? Let's do this. Surely it's not that bad. There's no way. Let's do this. And then, I mean, even if it is that bad, we're going to die anyway. Let's just kind of see what the damage is looking like. Double digits. 13. This is my first time using them outside of link leveling them because they're on my link leveling team. 13 million out the gate. Oh my god, these guys are so good. Holy hell. And just imagine, like, they can launch... So we got 3 Key Spheres, so this was a 50% chance. I don't think they have any hidden potential. Yeah, they didn't have any hidden potential. But theoretically, they could have launched 1 more there. Oh my god, if you get them 9 orbs, then all of a sudden they are just... Okay, well, we probably are dead here. I guess this can be a gauge on how much damage they actually do. We lived? Okay. We lived. That did... I know that was type advantage, but still. That is a character with literally 0 defense. Okay, now we need to collect Int Key Spheres on this phase. But I'm almost wondering, should I save that for the other... Because I can get 6 right here. I mean, that'll give Majin Vegeta his support. Yeah, this doesn't actually look like it's going to be a difficult event. Because that was literally nothing. Yeah, see, now this guy's fully built up. We have... Huh. That's kind of upsetting, actually. I know I've been saying that, like, I've been wanting some more and more difficult content, like, on par or higher difficulty level than, like, the level of Fusions of Masu, because I understand that there are multiple, like, levels of player base in this game. So, like, if someone who is new to the game and is, like, just started playing and is, like, their box is only, like, pretty much like the God event level, you know, like 6 year... Obviously, if you just keep throwing out more and more difficult content, that player who only has a box that is ready to take on easier difficulty, they're not going to be... How does your activate? How do you change orbs? When there's another Super Saiyan or Movie Hero category ally attacking in the same turn. What? Plus an additional... Per 3 and... randomly changes to Int when there is a Super Saiyan or Movie Hero. Aren't you on Super Saiyans? If you're not, you should be. Power Wishes, Battle of Fate, Final Trump card, Pure Saint. Yeah, they're not. Wow. Okay, well then, no wonder why we're not orb changing. That's kind of stupid. Okay. So we may have to dive back in because it looks like we're probably not going to get the required amount of int orbs. But I'm kind of damn. That's almost a 16 million. These guys, these guys are good, but I do still have that worrisome idea in the back of my head that they are too good offensively that they will kind of. The same thing with like the DBZ duo, because I love the DBZ duo, but you have that situation where they kill the enemy way, 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 way too fast, and then you get to the part of the fight where it's like super difficult. Then all of a sudden, none of your characters who've gotten hit have gotten hit, or none of your characters who have to stack had enough times to stack. So that could maybe be problematic, and I don't know if they can necessarily carry a team on their own, but you know, we'll see. All right, so I'm guessing we aren't going to get Fusion 13. Okay, so you have to get enough orbs to get Fusion 13. Got it. So we'll dive in. I'll like fast forward through an attempt maybe. Like I'll obviously have to change up my team just a smidge, but that shouldn't really be much of an issue. I guess we can do this standby, start building up a Spirit Bomb. And I guess it doesn't really matter who we target. We can do this, get them, those orbs there. And then I kind of want to save as many orbs as possible because I want to see those guys just have a massive attack stat. Majin Vegeta will be fine. He doesn't need damage reduction. He greatly raises his defense on Super. And these guys really aren't doing any damage. Like, is this easier than the God event? Because, like, I'm still kind of blown away that the GT duo survived a super attack in their weakened transformed state. I wonder if I could maybe go on like the Dokkan Reddit and find the attack stats. Or there's a website. I need to figure out like what website people are getting them from. But there is a website where you can see the stats for all the characters. I don't know, maybe I can do a little bit of digging or someone can let me know down in the comment section below how that whole thing works. But yeah, these characters seem to have like a lot of HP maybe, but every other stat is mediocre at best. Okay. So let's see here. I am... Well, you have... Oh, 7 out of 7. Okay. So let's see what their attack stat right now is. It's almost 700, and then I can get them 6 orbs, so that means they're getting 2 guaranteed additionals. Yeah, 1.3 million. This is going to be a fun-ass character to use. I am telling you that. I am very glad that we got them on our summons. If you haven't checked out the summoning video, what the hell are you doing? Go check out the summoning video. Because summoning videos are like the most fun thing ever. And as long as you keep getting like a lot of additionals with these guys, like I'm thoroughly impressed, but I haven't seen like their defensive capabilities yet. So obviously they don't get defense on the 12 key here. They do get 50% defense for 3 turns on the 18 key, but I think that's the only place like multiplicative defensive buff that they would get in their passive. And obviously, we now need to start running them with, like, movie heroes or Super Saiyans. Super Saiyans, I don't really know if that's a relevant category or not. We could do a showcase video. If you guys want to see a showcase for them in, like, the Mortal Will event or the Divine Wrath, please let me know. I might go ahead and do that, actually, before they get to Link level 10. Because, I mean, they're at 69%. They are Link set. It's pretty standard. It's nothing spectacular, but, like, having 7 out of 7 with... the other Spirit Bomb Goku is pretty decent, except he is a Rainbow Orb Changer, so I wonder how many times you could potentially get screwed over by having him, you know what I mean, having Int Orb changing, and then he turns the Int Orbs into Rainbow Key Spheres. Like, that would suck. And that happens sometimes, because it goes, like, in turn order, so it starts from the left to the right with the orb changing, and you can get screwed over with that. But for 7.5 minutes, we got 1 stone by completing it. And then we're getting an extra 10 by doing those 2 missions. And then we just need to dive back in and actually get to Fusion 13. So I guess I will be right back once we get to the special condition. There we go. So as you saw there, 15 int orbs is what it looked like we needed there for us to actually get this transformation state. So, not too shabby at all. So we actually now are going up against Fusion 13. So maybe this might actually be the part of the phase where he starts putting up a challenge. But I severely doubt it. I am kind of disappointed with how weak the fight actually seemed to be. I would have much preferred... Again, I understand. If you are new to the game, having all this, like, difficult content, like, most difficult fight in the game, most difficult fight in the game, most difficult fight in the game, sucks. Having some weaker content that, like, newer players are able to dive into, really get used to, that just gives more stones for more characters. You know what I mean? Like, if someone, again, who has, like, a Realm of Gods box can, or, the God event level box can come in here and beat this event, I'm assuming you'll get another 5 stones by beating this mission. And then if you beat all the other missions, that's 32 stones for completing all of these missions. Like, that's good if you're a new player to the game. But I think that each celebration should have, like, new difficult content, new content that is, like, on par with, like, for free-to-play players, or new-to-play players, or whatever. But, I don't know, it's kind of lame when, like, this whole new event, because this is a new event that's presumably going to get a lot of updates. And, I don't know, maybe they could ramp it up, because, like, the event for the EZA support memories for the, like, Planet Nama Saga, where, like, you got the 15% buff to Extreme and Superclass Planet Namek Saga. That first event really wasn't too difficult, but then when they, at the start of this year, came out with the Android/Cell Saga one, that event was actually pretty hard and a lot of fun. And because it had, like, fun gimmicks where, like, it could stun a character for, like, 6 turns, and, like, it was doing, like, probably close to a 1 million super attack damage once you got to, like, SSJ2 Gohan and Super Perfect Cell there at the end. Like, that's fun, so maybe, who knows, later on down the line, this event may actually become much more relevant. I understand why you need to have weaker events, though, but it looks like that's going to be it for this time, guys. So that's 15 stones from missions, plus 1 extra stone just for completing it. Overall, not too bad. I mean, that's, what was that, 16 stones, and that took me maybe 16 minutes, so I'm really not going to complain too much, but that's going to be all for this time, guys. I have been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, and a TikTok, the links of which can be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. But that's going to be all for now. So as always, I have been the SweetBro27, and I am signing off.